Hey guys, welcome back to Walden's World. We are going to be putting the new output crankshaft seal on this. So I want to make sure it didn't leak. I got the new O-ring that goes on first, and you'll notice your spacer has a little bevel on it. The bevel goes where the O-ring is, so basically it goes in this way, and then you've got your seal. When we put these in, we're going to put a little bit of lube on this, and that way when we put everything in, we don't tear up our good rubber. And we're gonna get this hooked up. But all right, I got my rubber O-ring already in there, as you can see down there in the bottom. Now I'm gonna work that seal on, and I'll just take my time. I don't want to bend it or anything. And then I'm going to lube up that metal collar a little bit, and I did lube the inner part of that seal there, so when I slide the metal in, we're not gonna tear any of the rubber. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on this outside of this, and that way when it hits that seal, she'll just slide right in. Okay, so we got our seal in there. Our next piece we're going to put on is our pulley. And remember, right there you have a mark, and that's got to be marked on the shaft because this has a counterweight on this. So if you do not do it right, boy, your motor is going to be growling at you. Make sure you get it right. All right, so we've got our dots lined up perfectly right there. So we can go ahead and put the bolt on. Now guys, while you got all this shaft out, go ahead and grease up your Zerk fittings. This one you don't have to do, you can just dump it inside there, same deal. And then your universal joints, while you got it out, make it a lot easier. All right, so the best way is to go ahead and put that shaft together and try and suck it up there on as much as possible. Get it mounted to this, and then we're gonna go back and bolt that in right now. So, easiest way to do it. Okay, I went ahead and hooked my alternator back up, and I was able to help use my fan to turn my front shaft here where I could get to these bolts and mount those up. So I got those back in, and we're ready to start putting back the cover and stuff on and get this thing back together. Yep. Metal bracket first. All right, so I got my 6 bolts in, and then I've got my plastic tray over the top of that. This goes in, I guess, next like that. And then I've got, these here. And then I've got 2 bolts that go in right there. All right, guys, that's the main seal put in. We still got to put the deck underneath this and a few other things. Check the oil. Now we can just check the gas. We don't have to fill the oil and check the gas. We can check the oil and fill the gas. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Be nice if y'all would subscribe. 90% of y'all ain't subscribed. And leave a comment. If you have any questions that I can help with, I'll be more than happy to help y'all. I am not the smartest guy in the world, but I am not the dumbest guy. So there you have it. All right, we're gonna get this 72-inch deck back on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shove some grease up in that cavity there, and then I won't have to worry about the Zerk fitting, and we'll get her all loaded up. So here's what I got left on my parts, and looks like plenty. We should be able to put it back together as soon as we figure out what everything goes to. All right, guys, we got her all back together. I had to adjust this screw down here to pick up the deck a little bit, and really we're gonna have to mow first before we can actually check and see how the grass is, and we can do a little bit of adjustment on the deck after that if need be. If not, we'll just send it. Just gonna send it.